disorders, and he accepted it as his mission to help these unfortunate people. As a neurologist and an expert in hysteria, Charcot disagreed violently with Bernheim's view that hypnotism worked on the mind of the patient, and always claimed hypnotism as a neurological rather than a psychological technique. Outstanding among the scientists in America who have influenced the development of hypnotism were Professor William James, Dr. Boris Sidis, and G. Stanley Hall. These thinkers developed the concept of the subconscious mind in explaining the phenomena of hypnotic suggestion. They taught that in hypnotism, the conscious mind of the subject was placed in a state of inaction or suspension, and that the operator was consequently able to direct his suggestions or commands directly to the subconscious. The great Viennese psychologist Sigmund Freud began his career as an admirer of Bernheim and a devotee of hypnotism, but later came to believe that the technique placed the doctor too much in the position of a dictator to his patient, and preferred his own milder psychoanalytical method of free association, the details of which need not concern us here. I need only remark that the speed of hypnotism gives it certain advantages over the slower process of psychoanalysis, especially where, as for example in an army hospital in wartime, a number of patients require treatment at once and the pressure of work is really high. What these scientists have done for tens of thousands through the years of the development of the hypnotic art is being actively accomplished today. In the second part of this book, I describe in detail the methods which have been used to bring better health, happiness, and success to the vast number of modern patients who have enjoyed the benefits of hypnosis. Chapter 2. This Modern World. It is a strange world we live in. To me, nothing is stranger than the immense part played in our everyday lives by the power of suggestion. The very highly organised industries of advertising and salesmanship are typical instances of this. For example, two large rival chemical companies are selling rival brands of aspirin. Their products are almost identical, and they have to conform to the minimum chemical standards prescribed by law. Yet all day long we see advertised all around us, buy XYZ aspirin, there is no better. And the next time we buy aspirin, chances are we insist on XYZ brand, because it is easy to ask for. Yet we cannot remember any other brand at the moment. Given this power of suggestion on the human mind at all hours of the waking day, it is horrifying to me how seldom the power is consciously used for good, and how our newspaper editors, filmmakers, and others catering for the public entertainment seem almost to rejoice in spotlighting the uglier aspects of life. I have supped full with horrors, says Hamlet, and the modern man would merely have to alter this to, I have breakfasted full with horrors, after reading his daily morning newspaper. Floods, earthquakes, air crashes, murders, divorces, and suicides are certain of their place in the headlines, while a new advance in public health or the opening of a new playing field which will give pleasure to thousands is lucky if it qualifies for 2 inches at the bottom of the page. How often we are shown the photo of a man who has recently fallen dead in the street from a heart attack. How seldom a photo of a man who got over a heart attack 10 years ago and now enjoys his Saturday game of golf like anyone else. I have long maintained in public and in private that, particularly in the health sphere, a subject in which most people are personally interested, this concentration on disaster does an untold amount of unseen harm. I regard heart disease, cancer, and fear of insanity as the 3 great killers of the world today. All 3 are complaints, the mere whisper of which can make any man die mentally 25 years before he dies physically. No other complaints induce that paralysing fear of the future which, as every doctor knows, is itself enough to prevent any cure or possibility of arresting the disease, if in fact it has got hold on a patient. Even in tuberculosis, can it be clearly demonstrated to the patient whether or not he has the disease? And even cripples and the blind or deaf learn to adjust themselves to their disabilities.